Everyone who was even remotely near the gaming space in the 2010s has felt the influence of Minecraft. This was genuinely the first game ever to launch into superstardom because of the internet. But the thing is, with most of the games that go viral, they typically die out within a month or so. But Minecraft stood the test of time. Minecraft genuinely put itself amongst the gaming hall of fame. Hell, Steve even got added to Super Smash Bros. But it's definitely not always been smooth sailing for Minecraft. Any popular game that isn't your typical cool kid game like Call of Duty or the sports slop always ends up being labelled as cringe. People do it to Fortnite now and there's really not that much wrong with it. With some people, when something is popular and they don't play it, they just can't cope with it. Just enjoy it, man. And Minecraft did see a small decline in popularity in the latter half of the 2010s, but then it had its big revival. For some reason, everyone suddenly just felt like playing Minecraft again. And then you combine this with that famous PewDiePie series for the 20-somethings and the Dream SMP for all of the kids, and all of a sudden, Minecraft is so back. And this was the start of the modern era. And although we were pretty excited for the return of Minecraft, once this excitement was over, I feel a lot of people actually hold a lower opinion of Minecraft. I often hear the take, Minecraft just don't hit the same, and yeah, it doesn't. But why is that? Why does this spark so much more joy than this? Just why does Minecraft not hit like it used to? I think a big thing for me personally is the feeling of indifference I get every time this game gets an update. I just kinda wish they'd leave it alone. I've been a huge Minecraft fan since childhood. I definitely experienced this game during its peak years. But maybe that's just me, wearing my nostalgia goggles. Playing this game with friends was an absolutely incredible experience that will never be replicated again. Loading in for the first time creates infinite possibilities. And I think that's the magic Minecraft had. The game felt like a truly infinite sandbox. The game just plopped you into a randomly generated world and gave you the tools to do whatever the hell you wanted. It gave you the tools to make your own fun. So I suppose that's why I feel so ambivalent every time they update this game. Why bother expanding something that was already infinite? If anything, in my opinion, these updates serve to make Minecraft feel smaller. They just keep pumping out useless features and tools whose uses are getting more and more niche. Since there are so many options, the player now feels less free to make their own thing. Less is definitely more when it comes to creativity. Before I explain how these newer updates ruined most people's feelings towards Minecraft, let's take a look at the last truly great update it had. The combat update in 2016 was absolutely stellar. The biggest addition to this update was a huge upgrade of the endgame of Minecraft. The end area got a huge rework, and the elytra and shulker boxes were added as rare endgame items that completely revolutionise how the game is played post-Ender Dragon. They allow the player to move faster and carry more items, which means they can travel further and much faster. All of a sudden, the infinite world gets way bigger. Once you beat the game's traditional main route, the story if you will, the game gives the player the ability to hit their creative peak, to truly create infinite possibilities. And in my opinion, this is definitely where Minecraft hit its peak in terms of gameplay, and it also seems that this is where that aforementioned modern era began. And you can also tell that with the updates, Mojang's philosophy to changing the game changed massively. Now every update wants to majorly rework areas of the game they felt they were lacking, whereas before they'd just sort of add new stuff where they see fit. And in my opinion, this new style of update only makes the game worse. So let's take a look at all the updates from 2018 onwards and compare it to the combat update, which again only served to expand the freedoms given to the player. First was the Aquatic update, and to be honest, This one was pretty okay. Not too much was changed other than the way that water was explored. It was pretty barren before this, so it expands an area that needs a little more in a way that doesn't overhaul the whole game. Remember that, because one update we're going to look at later is an absolute turd. Some of the new stuff they added in this update just don't look very Minecraft though. If you take one look at the trident or the fish and then compare them to the other weapons and mobs, you can just kind of notice they were added later. They look a bit uncanny. It's not a major problem, they just could have been implemented a bit more smoothly and a bit in keeping with Minecraft's style. But who cares? The trident rocks. With the Riptide enchantment, I can fly around in the rain like Aquaman. Oh man! Village and Pillage is a really weird update because the villages were not in desperate need of upgrading. The upgrade to trading was pretty cool, but everything else in this update just doesn't really belong in the game. Crossbows, they're just bows but worse. They're used by no one and they stand out like a sore thumb. And the actual village raids? Damn, this doesn't feel like Minecraft at all. A part of Minecraft's charm is the isolation. Nothing new ever happens. Everything spawns at the start, mobs spawn in every night, and that's it. Events do not occur unless you make them happen, like with the Ender Dragon or the Wither, and they take hours of prep. They don't just happen. That is too action-packed and busy. It's not the identity of Minecraft. Before, players could come across a village and decide what they want to do with it. They had total freedom. Now they're just most likely going to do the pillage content. By adding more content, power and freedom was taken away from the player. The new benches added to this upgrade were good. They add more possibilities, but the village changes just make the whole village process more pain than it's worth. Next update, bees. 9 months just to add bees. But they're cute, so I'll give this a pass. When I look online, the general consensus on the Nether update seems to be polarizing. On the one hand, the original Nether was quite bare bones, and it did need a little bit more to it, but to be honest, it needed a few things added, not a total rework, with loads of new mobs and biomes. The Nether doesn't really feel like this scary, fiery hell dream realm anymore. It's got trees. It's kind of beautiful now. I like some of the changes they made, and if the original Nether never existed, this was the original Nether, I don't think I would actually complain about it at all. But now I've seen the old Nether, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it and its atmosphere. And then there's the new Nether trees, which give you blue and red wood, and it sounds cool, it sounds like a cute idea for more expression, but it just sort of leads to a less fun world overall. I just think making something with limited resources feels much more rewarding than making something when you're given every possible tool at your disposal. Okay, fine. Let's talk about the newest major update Minecraft has gotten. Caves and Cliffs is the single worst update a video game has ever received. There were a lot of calls to make caves more engaging in Minecraft for a while. I personally didn't mind the old caves, but hey, spruce them up. I ain't bothered. I was more of a strip mining guy anyway. But why God would you butcher them beyond belief? The old caves are simply gone, and the new cave biomes are just annoying and irritating to navigate. But again, that's fine, I was never a cave guy. There's always strip mining. Never mind, they have completely gutted strip mining and it's worthless now. Instead of going on to depth coordinate -13 and finding a little bit of everything with the highest chance of diamonds, now every ore has its own level with it not spawning on any other. Need diamonds? You can only get diamonds. Need iron? Cool, but that's the most exciting it's gonna get. Who wants to mine just for coal? No one. Well, you have to. Fuck you. Even from a game design standpoint, this just completely sucks. Say you've never played Minecraft before, and you go strip mining. You're looking for diamonds, but you find some redstone. If you don't know how to use it, you have some, so why not try it? It introduces a new element of the game to players. But now, players who don't want to use redstone might not ever find it because they won't be at the correct level for redstone. So by adding more complexity and depth. Freedom has been taken away again. I just wish they stopped updating Minecraft ages ago, because every time they try make something better, they seem to be making it worse. And what sucks even more is Minecraft is one of the highest grossing games of all time, and these updates are relatively tiny compared to what other games are getting. If you're going to update it, go all out. Don't say, hey, we've developed all 3 of these things, but you're only getting 1 of them, you have to pick them, like they do in that poll. It's stupid. And it's funny because people mod in the exact things they say they're going to add within about 24 hours anyway. Look, with every update they give to Minecraft, my rose-coloured goggles come off a bit more, and my nostalgia for the game dies. But none of them are terrible. It's kind of sad to go back to something from your childhood and realise that it's not as good as you remember. But it's even sadder to go back and see that it has been intentionally ruined. And that's just what confuses me about Minecraft. I will hold this game dearly for the rest of my life, but what they're doing to it now, just making it worse for seemingly no reason at all, that's always gonna sting. They keep making these baffling decisions, and I wish they would just stop. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you want Minecraft to return to its glory days, leave a like. Will the pain ever end? Be sure to comment down below what you think about these updates, and subscribe if you're new around here. I will see you in the next one.